Hey Susie, I'm excited to have a very special edition of Better Horses, and this is a new friend of ours, Ted, a halflinger, that'll be joining us in the Lawrence Christmas Day Parade.
This parade is very special to so many people. It's actually been going on since 1993. I know that we've had the opportunity to ride war paint in it several times.
And we'll be joining them with the Jackson County Sheriff's Mounted Posse, and this is exciting because over 200 horses will be going downtown for this parade. Hello everyone, my name's Ed Adams.
And I'm Susie Arbo.
And welcome to Better Horses.
As soon as you step foot in the barn at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas, you begin to feel that special magic that's in the air. This feeling shows up every first Saturday of December. It's all about Christmas and the horses that make up the 27th annual Old-Fashioned Christmas Parade. It is truly the beginning of the Christmas season. The horses elevate the excitement of this great parade that will be happening in just a couple of hours. In the barn, you see the cowgirls, cowboys, and children making preparations for their carts, their coaches and wagons, helping all the participants and spectators to bring in that Christmas cheer. What has amazed me is the great distances folks have come to experience the magic of this parade. From as far as Oklahoma and Nebraska, they have come to experience this Christmas magic the horses have paraded in. You also hear about the sense of peace the horses' eyes can bring. That same peace reflects back from the owner's eye. What you also see at this parade is a camaraderie between horse owners as they prepare their hitches for this wonderful parade. If you love Christmas, horses, and parades, you need to put the date on your calendar, and that is the first Saturday of December for the most unbelievable parade around, and that being the Old-Fashioned Christmas Parade in Lawrence, Kansas. It is truly unbelievable.
We got the guys hitching up the mules, and we're just trying to put a little greenery and add a little glitter to our carriage and get ready for the Lawrence Christmas Parade.
The horses and wagons are moving out right after this message.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
If you're passionate about the environment and your horse's bedding, we urge you to look into WRG Eco Shred Bedding. Made from clean, recycled corrugated cardboard, Eco Shred provides absorbent, biodegradable animal bedding, vacuumed out so it's dust-free and highly absorbent. Eco Shred Bedding is made from recycled materials, perfect for horses and small animals. Save the environment and order the finest bedding for your barn. Go to nebraskawrg.org or call Heartland Horse Products at 620-637-2455.
My name is Curtis Clark, and I am Saddle Sergeant, and the organization is the Nicodemus Buffalo Soldiers Association out of Nicodemus, Kansas. The organization has been 25 years. I've been in for 23 years. The history of Buffalo Soldiers started back in 1866. It was 9th and 10th Cavalry Infantry, then they moved to 9th and 10th Cavalry. We did everything from doing telegraph lines, outriders for wagon trains, and stuff like that across the plains. The Buffalo Soldiers name got started by the Indians, the Native American Indians. They gave us that name because the hair on the buffalo looked like the hair on the black man, so they started calling us Buffalo Soldiers, and they said that we had the courage of a buffalo, so that's how we got the name of Buffalo Soldiers by the Native Americans. Yeah, I've been at this parade here for 22 years. This is a Christmas parade in Lawrence, Kansas. It's an honor to be here at the parade because I wish more people could come and see it because it is something that they would never ever forget. What we usually do, we try to find that you got to be a black young man or old man. Then they come and we talk to them. We do like a little screening thing on them and make sure they're going to fit in with our group. So they come to us and we try to advertise and try to get more black men to join. But it's getting harder and harder because you can't hardly find anybody who wants to ride horses no more. Yes, walking in the crowd and down to Massachusetts, it is really awesome to see that many people that's standing out there just watching, and we do a lot of singing, and people love to hear us when we start singing. So I think that is the key to being the crowd favorite and some of the stuff we sing. So it is very mind-boggling to see that many people and everybody's happy, and so it's really great. My name is Curtis Clark with the Nicodemus Buffalo Soldiers. I'm a first sergeant or saddle sergeant, and I want to thank Better Horses for being here today.
Horses from as far as you can see. There's lots more of the Lawrence Christmas Parade right after this word from our sponsor.
When you're a barrel racer, there are so many things that can bother a horse. Just eliminating the back issues is a huge advantage. I feel like using a CSI saddle pad has given me an advantage over other girls because I know that my horse is feeling good, that saddle's not bothering him. If you're looking for a new saddle pad, invest in a CSI. It's worth the investment.
No matter what discipline of riding you do, training, showing, and everyday stress is hard on your horse's legs. Decra Veterinary Products is a leading lameness company that brought you Osphos. Osphos is a clodronate injection, an intramuscular bisphosphonate to help control the clinical signs of navicular syndrome in horses 4 years and older. Ask your veterinarian if Osphos is right for your horse. Decra Veterinary Products is a proud sponsor of The American.
So I went to several different dealerships. I started at Heritage Tractor, and I didn't want to buy a piece of equipment that can only do one job. I wanted versatility to be able to fit in a small space, but also still do big jobs. And so I went with the 2 Series John Deere. I got a 2038R, and I can switch in seconds between any attachment, and I haven't seen anyone else who offers that kind of speed and adaptability. There's not really a day that goes by that I don't start that tractor up.
We are in the equestrian building at the Douglas County Fairgrounds, and we're here for the annual old-fashioned Christmas parade downtown Lawrence. We're coming right down Massachusetts Drive. We have a one-hitch wagon and dressed chariot. And Champ is our Champion Company. Champ is our draft horse. He's a North American Belgian, kind of a unique because he's got some paint markings on his ribs and up one side. And he'll actually be 22 years old in this spring. So he does good, but he's calm. He loves people. He knows when the camera is on, his ears come up, he poses, and kids love him. Is kind of by himself. If there is a 2-hitch team, sometimes they rely on each other to keep each other calm. On the other hand, if one of them decides to get excited, he may get the other one excited. So, but Champ is big, strong. He can pull this, especially this dress carriage, with ease. Loaded down with four adults, fit on it pretty comfortably. And we've done weddings with it, and he loves the crowd. We've had them giant sparklers come out and go all over the place, and he perks his ears up and watches the people like, hey, look at me. He is come to me trained. I'm a retired state trooper, and he come from Bentonville, Arkansas, from a female trooper down there had him. And I actually was able to locate the family that raised him before they sold him to this female trooper in Arkansas. And she called me up one day and said, hey, Champ is available if you still want him. And we made a trade, and so we've had him in the carriage about 6 years. Down Massachusetts the first time was quite an experience for the crowds, but he loves the crowd. I hope he's a little calmer this year. For some reason, the first time through, I don't know if it's because we had little carts in front of us, little ponies in front of us. He loves to be in the lead, and so I was having to hold him back. But sitting up there in the seat, you really don't worry about anything going wrong, because your horse will tell you if he sees something he don't like. He's going to let you know, and then you kind of gather up the reins and find out what's bothering him and let him know everything's okay. And he's never gotten away from me. He's just calm. Like I said, he loves the people, loves the attention. If you want to drive, I'd sure recommend it, because it's a joy of a lifetime. I was raised on quarter horses before I was out of diapers, and so I've always had a quarter horse. But sitting up there, giving rides to families and listening to the comments in the back, one little boy says, Dad, this feels just like Christmas. And that's what makes it all worthwhile right there. So, but there's plenty of peoples out there. There's the Kansas Draft Horse Association with guys that'll give lessons. So break into it easy, learn how to ground drive first. That's what I did. Learn how to ground drive without the carriage on, and then when you're ready, hook up and hold on. I'm Greg Askren from Concordia, Kansas. I'm with Champ & Company up here for the Lawrence Old Fashioned Christmas Parade, and thank you for watching Better Horses.
Whoa! Hey, come on back. We still got more Better Horses TV with the Lawrence Christmas Parade right after this word from our sponsor.
If you're passionate about the environment and your horse's bedding, we urge you to look into WRG Eco Shred Bedding. Made from clean, recycled corrugated cardboard, Eco Shred provides absorbent, biodegradable animal bedding, vacuumed out so it's dust-free and highly absorbent. Eco Shred Bedding is made from recycled materials, perfect for horses and small animals. Save the environment and order the finest bedding for your barn. Go to nebraskawrg.org or call Heartland Horse Products at 620-637-2455.
What do you get when you bring together one of the biggest names in veterinary medicine with one of the most caring and committed teams of horse health experts in the industry? You get a vaccine portfolio known for its quality and safety, a pharmaceutical line you can rely on to help manage pain and support performance. You get the products, programs, and people of Merck Animal Health.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
After leaving the staging barn, our journey took the horses, riders, and historical wagons on a 3-mile trail to Massachusetts Street, anxiously waiting for the magic to begin. Each major intersection on Mass Street had an announcer stand who would describe each parade entry. Steve Miles and his wife Crystal headed up as our announcers and just did a super job. It was easy to see how they estimated close to 25,000 spectators that attended this parade. Massachusetts Street was packed from the start to the end. As the Christmas parade magic was soon spreading down Mass Street, I heard many of the families point and say, "Look, kids, here comes the horses."
What we have here is the Shawnee County Mounted Posse carrying the American flag and inside of the
You come here from Nicodemus, Kansas. The Native Americans named them the Buffalo Soldiers because of the hair on their head with the buffalo.
Next up is the Saddle and Sirloin Club. They come to us from Missouri. They've been coming over here for several years also.
Okay, this is Stephen Marcy Williams, and then after that was Susan Avery, and then the Pasafinos. You guys know? The wagon is driven by Stephen Williams and is featured in a 2016 documentary film called Home on the Range.
That buckboard was kind of the pickup truck of the old time days.
This is a 17-year-old, 32-inch miniature horse. Dazzling diversity is written in this parade and Williams figures.
Reno and Sedgwick counties. They're riding a variety of horses, from quarter horse to foxtrot, Missouri foxtrotter. Look very festive in your tartan plaid there. Okay, here comes our first Santa Claus.
Followed by that, we have the Kansas Horse Council. They're sponsored by Orchlands Farm and Home. This is Raymond's first trip down Massachusetts. Come up there. Yeah, we're almost equal. My goodness. Like it's an all-age group. We've got some youngsters coming our way too.
This is our first trip down the street as a group. Pam and the kids, Addie, Cash, and Bronc. The horse's name is Rocky. He's a 15-year-old half-Arabian gelding.
So some outriders, Bill Bowen.
Left collies. The Twin Mill Farm Trail Riders from Shawnee, Kansas. These women love to trail ride and share their passion of horsing.
Coming up is Audrey Bagley and the Jackson County Sheriff's Mounted Posse. The Jackson County Sheriff's Mounted Posse was chartered by the state of Missouri in 1947 with its mission of being to serve the county sheriff. It's an all-volunteer group of peacemakers, ambassadors, in Jackson County led by Captain Ed Adams.
I hope you're enjoying this Lawrence Parade as much as we are. Still more to come.
Those of us who devote our lives to the animals we love can recall a kind of dawning. A time when something inside us awoke, like a seed planted deep within us and had taken root and begun to grow. And from that moment on, the path ahead was clear. That one seed set our course and determined who we would be, how we would live, forever connected to the land. We found purpose in these remarkable creatures that depend on us. At Standlee Premium Western Forage, we believe that purpose is what sets us apart and binds us all together. It's why our family built a company dedicated to supporting, enriching, nourishing the animals we all care for and this lifestyle we share. Standlee Premium Western Forage, grown for the life we love.
Lawrence has had the old-fashioned Christmas parade since 1993, started at the Eldridge Hotel in downtown Lawrence.
So I believe what we have here is the Shawnee County
It is a
Mounted
completely
Posse.
horse-drawn parade. There is no vehicles in it that are motorized and everything. You have buggies, wagons, you have stages, and a stagecoach follows up at the end of the parade with Santa Claus and everything in it, and it's just takes you back to the 1870s in Lawrence, Kansas. They did all their business out of their wagons and horses and everything, and we're just replicating what they had done in the past and bring it back to the future, so everyone in Lawrence and the community can see, and the country can see a beautiful horse-drawn parade that lasts about an hour in downtown. All horses and all carriages and wagons. In 1993, there was 5 wagons that went down Massachusetts Street and didn't even have a permit to do it. It was all done by Rob Phillips from the Eldridge Hotel. But through its evolution and everything, we're now up to, we'll have probably over 200 horses and I think about roughly 70 wagons and buggies and carriages that will go down Massachusetts Street. There will be probably 20 to 25,000 people that will be involved in this from the air, from the ground, from motels, from hotels, and They have family parties as we go down the street. There'll be family parties on the porches in town that they will show, be able to see this parade go right down through their neighborhood and then right down to the main street. If you want to come and join the Christmas parade down in Lawrence, Kansas, you need to be calling or go online to the Lawrence Old Fashioned Christmas Parade.org, and it will tell you how to apply for the entry form to be able to be accepted into the parade. It's going to be a beautiful day downtown Lawrence, 50 degrees. I want to thank everybody for watching Better Horses.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you for watching Better Horses. And if you've missed any of our shows, check us out at betterhorses.com, where you can see all our episodes.
You can also follow us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper, coming out 5 times a year.
You're gonna love it.